So if you want to know about Highland Homes, this is the video for you. We are in Santa Rita Ranch today. We are in Liberty Hill, west of Georgetown, north of Leander. And in today's tour, I have a few surprises for you. I'll explain in just a moment. I'm Seth Koppel, Realtor here in Central Texas for 18 years, and I specialize in new construction properties as well as acreage properties. And so what's interesting about Highland Homes here in Santa Rita Ranch is they have so many one-story floor plans for you to choose from. And in fact, today we are touring two different one-story homes. This being the first one, this is the 218 floor plan. It is over 3,000 square feet and has so many beautiful finishes. And I am going to tell you about the other home we're going to tour right after this. As well, I have another surprise for you, which I'll explain in a moment. In this video, I'm also going to share with you what Highland Homes is known for throughout the local community and specifically throughout the Realtor community. I'm going to tell you about the different sections that they're building in, and you're immediately starting to see one of the things that Highland Homes is known for, which are absolutely beautiful designs. You're seeing that this is a one-story home, and you just saw some really high ceilings right there. Okay, so we're here in this beautiful 216 plan by Highland Homes. And as you know, if you follow my channel, I have so many Highland Home tours, model homes, finished inventory homes like this one. And surprise number one in this video, we are not only going to tour this beautiful one-story home that's a little bit over 3,000 square feet, we're going to tour another one-story home right after this on the same video. And then I'm going to take you over to a home in the 90-foot wide lot section that my client has been building. They're under construction. They're almost finished. I want to show you what one of the 90-foot wide lot homes look like. It's almost finished. We're going to look at some of the things that Highland does behind the scenes, some of the things you could do with Highland Homes that many other builders do not do. So I need to show that to you later in the video. I want to get up close in this kitchen so you can see some of the beautiful finishes. Right here, you have this very nice 5-burner cooktop, beautiful countertops. Look at the quality of these cabinets. I love this backsplash. It's blue, but it's kind of like a pastel and light, soft colors. I love that contrasting vent hood right there with the stain versus the white cabinetry around. Highland has such beautiful designers that they work with that either design their inventory homes like this one, or of course, if you are going to do a to-be built and build from the ground up with Highland Homes, they assist you in your design appointments, which is so important. I am loving this countertop and this very large island. And take a look at that space there. Again, you're seeing this really high ceiling. I love the beams. I love the different architectural features you're seeing throughout the home, especially the high ceilings. In case you're worried that that was your family room and you thought maybe it was a little small, that's not your family room. That is a super grand dining room space. So we're going to get over there in just a moment. Here you have a nice pantry. And the other thing, we are going to get into that family room. It does have a beautiful fireplace. Don't worry, this home has everything going on. Not only does it have a massive dining room space, as well as the family room with the fireplace, it also has a media room that we're going to show you as well. And remember, all of this is on one level on a one-story home. And so right here, you are starting to see a glimpse of the actual family room, which you can see right here from the kitchen, from the sink where you might be doing dishes, and you get to look out and see what is going on this very nice family room space that is absolutely loaded with windows and natural light coming in. You also have some high ceilings in here, not quite as high as that formal dining room space that is so grand and I think ready for your most special occasions. Thanksgiving's coming up, the holidays are coming up. There's always going to be a special day where you can enjoy a grand meal. Now that said, if you don't want such a massive space for your dining room, you can make that space something else or use part of it for a dining table and part of it for living space. So there are a lot of options and flexibility in this home. So there you can see the fireplace right there. absolutely beautiful floors right here, and you even saw a nice floor plug right there, which is so convenient if you just want to plug in when you're sitting on the sofa. But what's neat about this home, it is a little bit of a unique floor plan, and so I appreciate that because so many of the floor plans we go through are pretty similar to one another, and this one is definitely changing things up a bit. But let's get outside here. This is a 60-foot wide lot, and so we're right in the middle. And I want to share with you all the different types of homes, lot sizes, and sections that Highland Homes offers here in Santa Rita Ranch. And we're going to talk about some of the homes in the 40 to 45-foot lots. We're going to talk about what's available in the 60-foot lots, as well as the large 90-foot wide lots. And remember, I'm going to get you over to one that my client is building and show you what's going on over there in just a few minutes. But to give you an idea of so many options that are available with Highland out here in Santa Rita, in the 40 and 45-foot lots, there are 15 different floor plans offered. They start in the 400s and go up to the 600s, with I would say most of them being in that 500K range. We're here in this beautiful master suite, primary suite, really interesting ceiling. I love the design of this room. It's not just a plain square. You have some architectural detail here. You have beautiful windows off on the back wall there. And so there's a lot going on, and you're going to love this bathroom. Okay, so I want to give you all the stats right now on this home that we're walking through. But first, let me give you an overview of what's available in the 60s, in the 60-foot wide lots. You have 13 floor plans that are available. If you're going to build, there are 13 different floor plans offered in the 60s right here in Santa Rita Ranch. And they start in the 600s and go up through the 7s and the 800s. There might be one available that's over 9, offered over 9. But that gives you a good idea of the range. And you're seeing just some of the beautiful finishes and designs that are offered. I love that tile wall all the way there, how it goes, including the shower, but all the way across behind that really nice modern style freestanding tub. You have the double vanity, but you also have this extra area here, which is nice with a window and an extra countertop. Really useful. Okay, so what are all the stats of this home? Right now, we are in the 218 floor plan. The square footage is about 3,032 square feet. There are 4 bedrooms, 4 full bathrooms, and a powder room, plus a very good size 3-car garage. And so I'm going to show you all of this as we go through. But what is the price of this home? Well, I am seeing the list price of this home right under $800,000, right at $799,000. But I'm also hearing a whisper number of $779,990. Now, that doesn't mean that's the final price, but that is being advertised as a discounted price right here. And what a beautiful, large walk-in closet right here. So it's a really good size walk-in closet. And don't forget, we're going through another 1-story home right after this one. It is about the same size, but a very different floor plan. It's also over 3,000 square feet, and we're going to tour that. I'm going to get you all the details on that one as well. And I just want to share a little bit more about myself. I am Seth Koppel. I've been a realtor in Central Texas for 18 years, and I specialize in new construction, all different types of new construction, from luxury production home builders like Highland to semi-custom home builders, as well as full-on luxury custom home builders. And I also do a lot of work in the larger acreage properties. So that could be a 1-acre plus lot or 30 acres, whatever you're looking for in that range of things. Or you're really just trying to decide, do I want to focus on that larger acreage lot? You know, maybe I'm moving to Texas. I have this idea that I want a 1-acre plus lot or a larger lot size. But is that really what is best for you? What are the pros and cons of that type of home and property versus something in a master plan community like Santa Rita Ranch? What are the pluses and minuses of each route, and how do you make that decision? Those are things I am helping folks work through all the time. And so whatever questions you have about different options, whether you're looking at resale, new construction, acreage properties, building from the ground up, you can reach out to me with whatever your questions are, anytime. My contact info is in the description of the video. So even though the sale price or list price right now of this home is in the high sevens, you might be wondering, well, what is the base price? If I want to build this from the ground up in Santa Rita, what is the base price of this home? This, again, remember, it's the 218 floor plan, and the base price is just over $700. It's like $701. So that gives you an idea. And there are so many available lots that Highland has right now. They have opened up new sections, and there are several different builders offering a lot of different options on to-be-builts. But Highland has a lot of really beautiful lots that are available. And so if you're leaning towards the idea of building, there are definitely some good incentives that way as well. But that's also something we could talk about, which is better to go buying a finished inventory home or building from the ground up. And the truth is, it really does depend on your situation and what you're looking for, your timing, and what upgrades and structural changes you most prefer. So if you're finding that the inventory homes match most of what you're looking for, you want, and your timing, you can move quickly, then buying one of these finished inventory homes may absolutely be the best opportunity for you. But you may have different ideas on what you want as far as colors, finishes, and structural changes. So let me give you a little bit of an overview on the structural changes that are in this home right here, this 218 plan. You do have the extended outdoor living. You have those sliding glass doors at the back patio. They did add the fireplace in the family room, and that primary suite is extended. So we saw that how that was a large primary suite master bedroom. That is part of a structural upgrade. So if those things were less important to you, then maybe you'd rather build from the ground up, or maybe you're not loving some of the colors that are in this house, then building may make more sense for you, especially if your preferred timing to move in is spring or summer of 2025, then, this house, they're going to want to close this pretty quickly. So here we are in this really nice utility room space, very spacious. You've got tons of countertop here, tons of cabinetry, a sink, plenty of room for large washer dryer. So that's really great. So nice to have a good size utility room. So in addition to having 4 bedrooms, 4 full bathrooms, the powder room, you also have in this home that extra large dining area. You have the family room, obviously. You also have an entertainment room, which is like a media room or home theater room. And you also have a home office. So there is so much packed into this floor plan. And I just have to say, what a fantastic design of this floor plan. Like, there's so much going on. You have different areas of the home, so there's a lot of separation between where the primary suite is, and then there are 2 secondary bedrooms on one side, and then there's another bedroom suite towards the front of the home that's right near the office. So it's a really well-designed plan. There's a lot going on in this plan. You have a good-sized backyard, and it's in a really nice section of the neighborhood. Let me tell you the address of this home. I don't even know if I mentioned that yet. We're at 113 Lotti Lane, L-O-T-T-I, Lotti Lane. Again, it's the 218 floor plan, over 3,000 square feet. And you are seeing this entertainment room, this media room right here. It's towards the front of the home. And then next to it, you have the home office. So I need to show you that home office, and I need to show you that additional guest suite with the ensuite bathroom. And then remember, we're going to get over to the other house that's currently on the market and also finished, but a very different floor plan. So let's talk about the 60-foot wide lot section and what floor plans Highland offers here. I want to tell you all about the square foot range and the price range. So first off, there's a lot of one-story home options. And Highland is really well known for beautiful one-story homes as well as two-story homes. So they have a really good mix of both. And here we are in that beautiful guest suite. So really nice. I love how they have the walk-in shower. That's really great if you have guests who don't, maybe they're older, they don't want to step over a tub, which can sometimes be a fall risk. So it's really good to have that walk-in shower there. And look how much natural light is coming into this home office. Beautiful, beautiful finish. Love the windows, love the higher ceilings. And of course, I love these floors all throughout this home. Really beautiful and well done. So there are 13 different floor plans offered in the 60s, in the 60-foot wide lot section. And they start out, the base prices start out in the mid 600s, and they go up to about $765 on the base price. And to give you an idea of the square footage, the smallest one, I believe, on a one-story is right around 2,800 square feet as the base square footage. A lot of these one-story plans, not all of them, but at least a few of them, they have upstairs options. So you might love a one-story plan for 80-90% of the home, but you just want an extra playroom upstairs, or maybe a playroom and an extra guest suite. So Highland does offer structural changes like that. Okay, here we are entering the second one-story home that we're going to tour today. This is the 216 floor plan. It is also over 3,000 square feet. It's 3,050 square feet. Also 4 bedrooms, also 4 full bathrooms, plus the powder room, and it also has a 3-car tandem garage. But what's amazing is this floor plan is very different. So you're going to see that as we get in here. But it does offer a lot of the same rooms that most people want, which is why Highland is including that. But when you get in here to the main great room space, it's so different. It's, first of all, it's all one big space, whereas the other one, you had the kitchen, the dining room space, and the family room, more like an L shape. In this one, it's all really visually connected. You have a beautiful extra line of sight here, which to me makes it feel much more open and makes it feel a little bit bigger. I think it feels more like you have 2 islands the way this is set up here, and you have such a beautiful open kind of breakfast / formal dining, or one primary dining room space and a great backyard as well. Remember, we're still on the 60-foot wide lot, so that you're getting a really nice sized backyard. And you can see here you have that fireplace, which is a very contrasting color there, very dark fireplace. And I love these light wood stained cabinets on the island and on this section here. And then you have white on the back section here. So you have white cabinets, white countertop, 5-burner cooktop. Look at that beautiful backsplash that's also white but has varying colors. That variation gives it so much texture there, and I love that. And I love this beautiful vent hood and how the cabinets go all the way up right there. And of course, we love these undermount lights, and you have really nice higher end appliances in here. And here's this really nice island. I like this light fixture here over the island, and I love the contrasting colors throughout. Tell me, first off, like, what is your immediate reaction between this home and the first home? Which one is your favorite? The first home we toured, remember, is the 218 floor plan. That's at 113 Lotti. And this one is the 216 floor plan. So if you're preferring the second home, this one, it's the 216 floor plan, and this address is 109 Lotti. So if you don't mind, at the end of the video or whenever you have a moment, go into the comments and just let me know, hey, I prefer the 216 floor plan, or I really like the colors of the 218 floor plan. I would love to hear about that. Let me know what you like, what you dislike, and I just really appreciate all the feedback. Some of you giving me constructive ideas on how to make the videos better. I really appreciate that as well. And any words of encouragement, you know, these things are actually kind of a lot of work. So anytime you guys are telling me, hey, I really appreciate the videos, or tell me what I'm doing well, what I can improve on, I absolutely appreciate that. But again, if you have questions about real estate and you want to reach out, you don't have to worry that I'm going to be some sort of high pressure sales guy. I'm very patient. I've been doing this 18 years, and I just love sharing the knowledge I've gained over that amount of time with my clients as we work together to make sure you're getting the right builder. There are dozens of different builders I've worked with. So, and I love giving you insights into which one I think would be a better fit for you and your family and your situation. And it varies. Sometimes it might be Highland Homes and sometimes it might be someone else. but it's going to vary based on you, what you're looking for, where you want to be, what kind of home you want to build. In all cases, I really appreciate you watching. And so here we are on that covered patio, and I'll try to give you a better glimpse of what's going on in the backyard. And remember, I got to show you the owner's suite in this home. It's absolutely stunning. And don't forget, we are going to get over to the 90-foot wide lot section where my client's home is almost finished. I'm going to show you some really interesting things in that home and talk about their experience so far building with Highland. So I started to give you an overview of what's available in the 60-foot wide lot section, and I need to finish that. So remember, we're starting right in the mid 600s on the base prices. That was the 213 plan that is right under 2,800 square feet. And then they go up to about 3,600 square feet. And remember, sometimes there are options to add to these square footages, so they may be options to go a little bit larger. But that gives you an idea of the range of home size in the 60-foot wide lots. And on the higher end, as far as base prices, they go up to about 765. Now, let me tell you about all of the other inventory homes that are available in the 60s. But wow, I just love these floors. So just had to mention that. So the inventory homes in the 60s. So you've already heard about two. The first one we went through, 113 Lotti. Its list price is under 800, right at 799. But we saw that other discounted price right at 779. Oh, and well, what's the price of this home we're in right here? 109 Lotti, the 216 floor plan. The list price is $795, but on the website, I'm seeing a reduced price of $775,000. So that doesn't mean those are the final prices. They're offering incentives, they're offering interest rate buy-down options, and really aggressive. So those are just the first two that we are touring today. And I want to tell you about three other quick delivery homes that are available now. Well, they're not finished yet, but they are available for sale, and they're almost done. They're coming up. So loving this master bedroom right here, by the way. It's just really beautiful with that extra bump out space. And I always love when they do these little double doors into your primary suite bathroom. You've got the modern style freestanding tub, the double vanities, the extra cabinetry. Love how they did the mirrors with those extra sconce lighting. That is really custom feeling, and I think it looks beautiful. So, okay, another quick delivery home. This one would be available estimated in January timeframe. It is actually similar in size. It's a 216 plan, actually. So it's right at 3,050 square feet. Now remember, this home here is priced with the discount on the website right about $775. Well, 112 Rivera, which is a little further out, ready in January, they're asking $875 at this time. So I think that gives you a little bit of an idea of what the incentives are if you can move quickly right now with a quick delivery home. There may be other differences. The lots are obviously different. The upgrades and choices are going to be different, but it's the same size home, the same floor plan home. And right now it's priced about $100,000 difference. So I think that's pretty impressive of what you could get if you can move on this home right here. Now, in addition to those, you have a couple of two-story plans. If you're interested more in a larger two-story plan in the 60s, there is 555 Great Lawn Bend. That is the 568 floor plan. That is over 3,200 square feet. Not only does it have 4 bedrooms, 4 full bathrooms, plus the powder room, it also has a 3.5 car garage. So it's an oversized 3 or 3 plus a storage area. And that one is priced a little bit over $900,000. And then you have another one on Lotti that is a 2-story plan. That one will be ready in December, and it's 121 Lotti. That one is 3,610 square feet. It's a 222 floor plan. And actually, I have a video of the 222 floor plan on my channel. I'm trying to get as many of these different floor plans for you guys to have walkthroughs of, and I'll just keep doing them. So I'd love for you to let me know which are your favorites. I'd love for you to subscribe if you haven't already. But this one, the 222 plan that will be ready in December, again, it's 3610 square feet, and that one is priced right now at $936,000. So remember, we're going to get over to that beautiful house in the 90s that's under construction. And so because of that, I also want to share with you what you can get in the 90s. There are 4 inventory homes available right now in the 90-foot wide lot section. So I'm going to tell you about those, as well as what you could do, what you could get if you're going to build from the ground up. So there's a lot of options for that as well. But I wanted to mention to you, and some of you may know this already if you watch a lot of my videos, that I actually live in Santa Rita Ranch. I've lived in many very well-known communities around Austin and Central Texas. So I've lived in the Lakeway area, I've lived in Bee Cave, I've lived by River Place near 4 Points, all very popular areas. I even lived in Barton Creek, right there, very close to downtown in Austin. And so, yes, a little bit of an occupational hazard being a realtor. I see new homes, new builders, new communities. And so we've moved a little bit more than ideal, but it's been over 20 years. So that said, the reason I'm mentioning all this is because now I live in Santa Rita Ranch, and from all those different communities that are very widely popular, Santa Rita Ranch is my favorite. We've moved here. We love the location. We love being close to lots of different commercial restaurants, and there's a lot of growth out this way because we're in that tech corridor where there's so many technology jobs, engineering jobs, all the way up and down the Ronald Reagan corridor, which leads right into Parmer. You have so many big technology companies that are expanding and growing and moving here still from all over the country. And so for that reason, it's a great opportunity. We're right on that growth curve of Austin and Central Texas where things are growing. And for that reason, I love it. But I just love the lifestyle out here. I use the gym, the wellness barn. There's beautiful amenities out here. There's so many different pools. Each one is very different. There are sports facilities, full court basketball court. You've got sandpit volleyball. They now opened the new pool, and next to it, there's pickleball courts, which is now, I know, all the rage. Everyone wants to play pickleball. I haven't done it yet, but I'll probably get out there. So in any case, I love being out here. I love, on one hand, being close to everything. Restaurants, commercials, shopping, the great H-E-B, and of course, medical facilities. And we can get in really wherever. I mean, we can get to downtown Georgetown, the square. We can get into Austin without too much trouble because there's the tollway. And I love Liberty Hill itself. So there's so much going on in this area. But then on the flip side, if we just want to get out into the country and see some fields and some cows and some views, it's wonderful. I love having the option and being right on the crux of both of those. So there's so many reasons, just so many nice people out here. They're coming from all over. Some of them are from the Austin area. Some of them are from different parts of Texas. And so many people move to Santa Rita Ranch from all over the country. And that makes it so easy to meet people, for the kids to make friends right here in Santa Rita. It's a great community to consider. And I can say that because I live here and I've lived in many other communities around Austin. So now let's talk about what homes cost and what is available right now in the 90s. We're going to get over there in just a quick moment. So let me tell you right now, on quick deliveries, normally the homes in the 90s are $1 million and up, but there is one available right now. It is $899 asking price. It is a 215 floor plan, which is a 3,000 square foot one-story home, but a very large lot. Remember, it's going to have a large, wide, 90-foot wide lot, a big backyard. So if you love having that elbow room, but you don't need a massive 4,500 square foot home, you just want a nice, large one-story home, there is a home available right now that is $899 in the 90s. It's at 520 Sierra Lisa Cove. Now, the other three are over $1 million. They're ranging from 3,400 square feet to 3,700 square feet to 4,500 square feet. And those prices range from right in the 1.1 range, 113, 115 to 1,300,000 plus. So that one is a 5-bedroom, 5 full bath with 3 powder rooms. According to the website, that sounds a little odd to me, but it has 3 powder rooms according to Highland Homes website, and a 4-car garage. So 3 of these homes have 4-car garages, which I haven't ever felt like you could have too much garage space. Personally, I'm all about more garage space. So a 4-car garage would be phenomenal. I'm currently in a home with a 3-car garage, but if I can just bump that out and make it 4 magically, I would absolutely do that in a heartbeat. But here we are. Remember, those homes are over $1 million. They're 1.1 asking price, and one of them is 1.3. But to just quickly recap, we are finishing up here at 109 Lotti Lane. They are on the website at $775,000. It is that 3,050 square foot 1-story home, the 216 floor plan. Now, I'm so excited to show you my client's house that's under construction, and please call me with any questions. All right, guys, so as I mentioned, this home is being built for a client of mine. We are a couple of months out, so it's still pretty rough, but we're getting there. But I wanted to show you what it looks like while we're under construction and point out some of the things that you can do when you build with Highland Homes that many other builders do not allow. They don't offer it. I'm just gonna point out one thing right here. First of all, the house is beautiful. Maybe hard to tell since it's a construction site, but loving the peaks, the pitch of the roof. Highland offers much higher pitch roofs, which just give it a very grand feel, especially this kind of French country style home. And then look at the size of this flower bed, this stone curved flower bed here. That was not in the plans. The owner, well, the buyer, my client who asked for this, and they did it. They did it for him. I gotta tell you, most builders are not gonna do that. Come around and see the side. I wanna show you, this home also has a porte-cochere, a breezeway, whatever you wanna call it. So come check this out. They did a really nice job. First of all, it extends the width of the house. And the wider the house is, the more grand it looks. That's why you see homes built on 60-foot wide lots, 70-foot wide lots, and then this is a 90-foot wide lot. Actually, I think it's a little bit more because it's on the corner, but this whole section is 90-foot wide. But if you could see here, let's come in over here. I want to show them the breezeway. This is kind of a neat thing. And the other thing he was able to do, okay, hold on. So right here, you have the breezeway, and I don't understand the physics of it, but anytime I stand in here, I feel a great breeze. So I guess it's named appropriately. But come in the garage, actually, because this garage was actually the big 2-car garage, and then there's a 1-car over there. But there was a huge storage area here, but bigger than a garage bay, so you can put all your stuff here. In the main plan, that's in the original plan, it has a huge storage area here. But the folks who are building this home, they needed an extra room. They wanted a second office or an extra room for an office space. So come around here. I'm going to show you what Highland did by changing the plans. Several things they changed, not just this, but this is one big one. So come in here. This was part of the garage. Now they made it a room where he can have his office here. He has a door outside, and that's pretty fantastic. I think this home is 6 bedrooms, and I don't even know how many bathrooms, but there's so many changes they made as they were building it. And as I mentioned, most builders are not going to do that. So come in here. One of the things that the buyer said that he loved about building and working with Highland was he got to pick out everything. A lot of builders, they have certain number of selections. He felt like the selections with Highland were just so much more numerous, and he got to pick out anything and everything he wanted. Oh, this is a really cool thing. So come over here. So I'm going to show you this right here. This, talk about custom. They wanted a little room for their dog. That's a dog room that Highland made for them. And they're going to tile it out or whatever the flooring, I forgot what it is, but they're going to finish that out for the dog room. Like, what builder does that? No one. So come out here. You can see all the volume in this space. This, on the plan, I believe is a home office. And then in here, this was, I think, a dining room space. But these folks do homeschooling. So this is like, instead of it being just an office or a dining room, they designed it perfect for them to do homeschooling for their little ones. So many changes like that you're able to do with Highland. And let's just come out, look at outside right here. I mean, this is gonna have those big slider doors right here, if you can see that. Big slider doors are gonna come all the way across. Gonna be absolutely beautiful. Those are coming soon. And another huge benefit of the 90-foot wide lot section, look at this backyard. Hard to tell since it's all just rough right now, but this is gonna be absolutely stunning. And don't worry, I'm gonna do a video of this home when it's all finished. That way you'll be able to see it. But I wanted to share that with you, some of the things. The other thing the owner told me, because I just talked to him, I wanted to ask him what his thoughts were about Highland and building process. He said that the quality that he felt like, and he's built with other builders, he felt it was just that much higher with Highland. So, rave review so far. We'll see how he feels when it's all done, and he's living in here 6 months, but for now, 2 thumbs up from my client, and I hope you enjoyed seeing this under construction. But we'll be back here when it's all done. Thanks so much.